Welcome back to Ethan the Alien Podcast. Welcome back to another episode. We back here on mother motherfucking planet Earth. Okay. And listen, I saw the other day a video of some guy eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with raw peanuts, like with peanuts, like salted peanuts out of a jar and grapes. And that was crazy. I was like, well, I damn near called the mothership. I was like, all right, someone's got to do something here. So let me catch one of y'all slacking out here, eating a damn peanut butter jelly sandwich, raw peanut butter and grapes. And he ate it like it was good with bread. He ate it like it was good. And he's like, yeah, it's like, so you don't get none of those preservatives. Dude, get the hell out of here. Preservatives. Whatever. That was a fucking. I don't know. They got belongs in jail. Um, but yeah, so announcements for today. We got uh one second. Obviously, don't forget to follow the Spotify, um, and the Instagram, Ethan the Alien Podcast. Sunday, Monday are usually gonna be the days I post an episode. I work thirds, so like sometimes I just be really like I need that sleep. And so yeah, that's kind of what happened yesterday to give it a buck with y'all. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was asleep, man. And it's not even because I didn't want to record. I had planned to record that that day before I went to work, but my sleep schedule got so kind of like shifted that I needed the extra sleep for work. So, but it's all right because we got an episode today, baby. What's up? I missed y'all all week. How was your week? How was your week? I'm gonna try to ask y'all that. I hope your week. You can pause that. Answer that for yourself. But I hope your week. How was your week? Um, well, I'm proud that you went through your week and that you here, man. Glad you're here. I'm happy that you here. You made it through the week. Made it to another episode. Let's get it. Okay, so we got I got permission for the story for a little while. Probably around the time when I first started the podcast, which wasn't that long ago, but uh it's been sitting here for a second, so I wanted to make sure that I get it out there because I I really want to make sure that I get this story going. All right. So, this is Creepy Eyes. I'm pretty sure I read a different story of his. Hold on one second. So it's a r/ no sleep story by Creepy Eyes, creepy underscore Oz to be specific. But I could have sworn I read a different story of his because had quite a bit. Oh no. Okay, so um yeah, okay, so I reached out for another story, but then he was like, "Nah, I got these other ones." So that's what happened. Sorry, I didn't read one of his, but I just I got mixed up. So, anyways, we are gonna be doing this amazing story. I'm looking forward to it. Little good short story. Good read. And it is I moved to a rural Australian town for the peace and quiet. I found anything but dot dot dot. So in my head, I didn't know if the guy was already in Australia and then he like moved into a different town in Australia because he moved to a rural town, really rural Australian town, and so it's like I don't know, maybe his I live in all right because first line is I live in Smeaton, Australia, right? I live in Smeaton, Australia, a small rural Victorian town you probably never heard of. I mean, small. Yeah, I'm not that good at my Australian accent yet, so I got to work on that one because I get real it gets real mixed in with like British and it's real bad. So I gotta work on that one. But so I thought it'd be nice or maybe a little good twist or funny twist to be on a country accent with the story because he like a country guy moving to Australia. I think it would be funny because I feel like think about it, like a guy that moves from Texas to Australia. That's pretty much the same energy. It's just like American version. Maybe Texas is like the American version of Australia. I don't know. I don't know that much about Australia or Texas, but we'll see. I don't know. All right, I live. I live in Smeaton, Australia. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Small. I like how I went. I said I was gonna do country. All right, I went straight for the Australian accent. I live in Smeaton, Australia. Small rural Victorian town you probably never heard of. And I mean small. Population maybe 250 if that. Don't get me wrong. I like it that way. We already need a water break. I'm sorry. Ah, brother. Damn. We're back. All right. Don't get me wrong. I like it that way. Peace and quiet. Well, that's why I moved here anyway. I'm not sure about that, man. See, ever since I bought my home out here, I've been experiencing some strange happenings. My house sits near a small valley drop off, which leads down to a creek. I promise that's relevant to the scene here. See, about a week after I moved in, I looked out the window to see a trail that was definitely not there before. It went straight up the valley as if something had walked through there and stopped right at the top, right outside the fence line separating my house from the valley drop off. Things didn't stop there. Wait, hold on. What's a trail that was definitely not? Oh, okay, that was definitely not there. I don't know why that didn't like fully comprehend in my head. About a week later, I was up late at night, struggling to sleep. So I resigned to make myself cup of a cuppa make myself a cuppa. So I resigned to make myself a cuppa and watch some late night movies. Some time turn that has to be like some kind of like certain like kind of way of saying something. So like it's definitely I don't know. Sometime during the night I heard the sound of leaves rustling outside. Out the window where I noticed that trail the previous week. I took a bit of sneaky I took a bit of a sneaky peek out the window. Was this guy supposed to be hold on. I took a bit of a sneaky peek out the window and I saw someone running off down the drop off. Worried that vandals or maybe burglars were targeting my home, it was at this point I decided to keep a diary, just in case I might need a document of events to give law enforcement later on. I'll paste the diary below and let you be the judge. See, okay, I I feel like I can either read it like that or like a country dude. So just because like he says sneaky, like he said sneaky peek, it just makes me feel like it should be like somewhat in that like different kind of. tone. So like maybe all right, yeah. So I'm gonna read it like that. I'm gonna read it like that. 3rd November. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay, yeah. 3rd November. Happened again tonight. Almost asleep and I hear those footsteps running up the valley. Still not sure why whoever it is keeps Still not sure why whoever it is keeps coming up from that way. I know there's a few local druggies that live across the creek. Maybe scoping my house? 12th November. They cut the fence this time. I woke up around 11 p.m. to an enormous racket. Turned on the spotlight out the side to see the fence was cut straight through. Must have been You must have used bolt cutters. Whoever this is seems organized, unsure why they would cut the fence and just leave. Maybe a show of force. A bolt of a bolt put on Had a bolt put on the gate, might have bro, a bolt? Don't you need like a whole new fence, bro? Might have been just trying to prove a point. No bolt's gonna stop them. Beginning to fear for my safety. 15th November. Woke up this morning to find my entire side fence line flattened. Cut straight down on either side. No idea why anyone would do this. Have reported to local law enforcement. Investigations underway. 18th November. Local druggies down the creek have been arrested on charges of property damage. Hopefully this brings an end to these visits. 23rd November. Window was smashed in last night. How I didn't wake to the sound of it, I don't know. Side window, the one looking but over the drop off, very clearly smashed inwards, and what looks like scratch marks around the outside. I reported to police. Bro, get out the house, bro. What the fuck do you mean? Whatever is happening, it's not the druggies. Oh, this is December 1st. December 1st. I'm shocked it's not 1st of December. Whatever is happening, it's not the druggies. They haven't been back in town. This morning woke to find footsteps in my yard. These are not normal. Too big. Have purchased a CCTV system, hopefully to get some real answers. December 5th. Have moved out of the house. Further incidents ensued, prompting me to check the security footage. Have not reported anything further to law enforcement. Too bizarre. Too bizarre. On two occasions, shadows could be seen just beyond the tree line. On final night spent in-house, I witnessed something reach out from those trees, a long, spindly arm followed by a tall figure, dragging itself up, dragging itself out of the trees up the valley into my yard. From 11 p.m. until 4 a.m., it just stood there, looking into my window occasionally. It would walk around my yard, occasionally shuffling its way up the front stairs and peering in through the windows. At times of at times more of its kind would lumber out from the trees and join it. It seemed as though they were waiting for something. That's the end of my diary entries. Toward the end, it became very apparent to me that I was dealing with something not of this earth. The diary became less of a means to pursue any kind of legal action, and more of a record of my final days should anything happen to me. No idea what exactly it was I saw on those security recordings. It was clearly something we humans are not meant to witness. I know we've got some pretty frightening critters down here in the down under, supernatural or otherwise, and I'm sure I saw something that fits into the former category. Whatever it wasn't here to play. It was very clearly taunting me, and I have no doubt it would have done a lot more than that had I ever shown my face. As for why it never came into the house, I don't know. Maybe it did. There were those scratch marks up the wall that night my window was busted in. Maybe they were inside that night, and I never knew it. And then we have some pretty cool, I don't know why I said pretty cool, but some uh damn, what can I think? Comments. I don't know why I can't think. So first on the story, I I like the way it was written. Um it was very organized, it was very clean. I do wish it harped more on the creepiness of being stalked. Like so cuz when I like read it, so cuz the story is also known as like Night Stalker, and so but it's also again by Creepy Oz, our such no sleep story. And it's not a bad story. Uh it's a good short story. I just again wish that it harped more on the the fear that the main character felt, the emotion, his thoughts, maybe like talk about it did talk about what it saw on the camera. But I don't know, like did somebody investigate? Like did he what did he do with the footage? Did he just delete it? Did he post it somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot I feel like that can go into that. Sorry, I was low key looking at see if my mic died. But I feel like he did leave it open. There's nothing wrong with that because he could create like a whole universe and a whole new world and monster. But we are gonna get into these comments real quick too. Uh, First one is crazy. She says, I am an Australian witch. Those creatures are our type of forest creeper. Long arms, they seem slow, but don't test them. They will catch you no matter how fast you are. They eat you by absorption, and your skin and clothes get left. I'm so pleased you left your house. Said it. Let someone else figure out what is going on. He said, "Oh my gosh." Oh, and then the guy said, "Oh my gosh." I can't even do the voice now. Wow, that's crazy. I low key paused it, and then I took a second to regroup because I had to realize that I said I was gonna go to the comments, and then I off tracked and then got back, and now we're here. So he says, hold on, I'm trying to figure out. Oh my gosh. He says, oh my gosh. Thank God I chose to leave that final night. Do they generally antagonize people like that? It was almost stalking like behavior aside from the broken window. Thank you for the info. Won't be going back to Smeaton anytime soon. And then the witch said, they often are careful with their dwellings and their inhabitants, but will go to extreme lengths to grab the people inside. I'm so pleased you got out when you did. And then another person said, "Oh my god," or "Oh God, that was the Australian shit smear. I'm glad you got away before he smeared either of your booty hole excrements on the walls." That's crazy. Um, that's enough internet for today. Wow, that's crazy. Um, yeah. So shout out to Creepy Oz for that. that that was a good story, man. Thank you also for being so patient with that. I know. Sorry. I'm in the setup, you know. We got the setup, we got the bed, the dogs. It's nighttime. It's not nighttime, it's just dark in my room. But yes, that's the truth. Um if y'all heard that, that was my dog. My dog, every time he lay down, be like, "Arr." He just be letting everybody know he laying down. He be like, "Arr." um but yeah, so appreciate you, creepy eyes, man. And appreciate you transferring him. Again, guys, his buy me a coffee account, all of his free stories are on there. And you can choose to donate if you want to. All of the profits go to a savings account for his daughter. So yeah. And go show love on Creepy Oz's account. He also does have a Facebook, bro. Facebook. Um, just kidding. Does not have a Facebook. He has. Okay, hold on, bro. Pause. He has a YouTube channel. Go show love on his YouTube. Um, support his work on Patreon. He has a book on Amazon. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. I'm on his link tree. He got a whole link tree. Oh, he does have a Facebook. It's crazy. I was not kidding. He does have a Facebook. He has Facebook, Threads, Instagram. He has a creepy eyes merch store. This is crazy. Yeah, he's a whole thing. Discord server, buy me a coffee. Why that's yeah, he's out here. He's out here like that. So show love to him. His profile picture is like a real cool wolf person, type looking dude in a really nice suit. Um, yeah, it's user creepy underscore Oz. That's creepy OZ. He says, "Hi, I'm Creepy Oz, Australian horror author and narrator. Check out my stories in my pin posts or listen to my narrations of them on my channel." So hell yeah, dude. I appreciate you letting me read your story. I hope that I can read just read your other ones, man. I appreciate you a lot. Um, much love to everybody. Don't forget to follow the not buy follow the Instagram, follow the Spotify, sub to the Spotify, turn on notifications. Um, well, not sub yet. Soon we'll be able to sub. Uh, and then y'all can actually let me know ideas for any special exclusive content that y'all would want to sub for. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, so I got some ideas, but we'll see. We'll see. Uh, we'll see when we cross that bridge, man. I'm excited to get there. I'm excited to to just grow and to finally just just have a huge colony of people that just come together and we take care of each other. You know what I mean? Um, no, I appreciate y'all and stay safe out there, man. And again, follow the Instagram, follow the Spotify, stream on Spotify. Obviously, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your granny, tell your grandpa, tell your uncle, tell your TT, tell your tell everybody, man. Tell your baby, your baby mama, your baby daddy. Tell your baby daddy's baby daddy. I don't know. Tell your baby daddy's granddaddy. Just let everybody know that Ethan the Alien is here. We about to take over. It's over. Let's get it. See you guys on next episode. Um Also again, show love to Trench Tam and show love to everybody else that I've ever said on this podcast. I am gonna work on that word count thing that I mentioned last episode, I think it was. I mentioned it. I was gonna go over the episodes and all the words that I picked up. Actually, there was no words I even had to use on this time. I think um, I probably should have used one of them. On this one word. Hold on, actually, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back. Okay, so I knew it was down towards the bottom. Or maybe it was in the comments. Oh, it was antagonized. But I know what that word means. It was like irritate. Sense. Purposely irritate. Yeah, I don't know. Good read. So if you don't have that big of a vocabulary, dude, you can just hop on here and you'll be just fine. And that's good because not everybody does. And I'm one of those people. So I feel feel heard, feel seen. Um, yeah, and actually, one second, I will be right back. I'd like to thank the 15 followers that I have, man. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all mean the world to me. And just comment day one on this episode. Comment day one, and I'll know that you was a day one. All right, and it can only be on this episode. I'm only giving you till this episode. The seventh episode is on the one where you can is the last time you can do day one. All right, so it's the only episode. As soon as the next episode comes out, you cooked, brother. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but I appreciate all y'all, man. I really do. I don't think y'all know how much I appreciate seeing these numbers, even if it's like two, three, four. You know what I'm saying? Just the one, it's the one, bro. Just it being out there is crazy, and then seeing just man, it makes me happy, bro. I love doing this. So thank y'all, appreciate y'all, and I can't wait for the other projects that are on in the future. Um, way down in the future, but we're gonna do them. It's gonna be even better, bigger, better, stronger, faster, smarter. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, my bad. That's my. All right, let me stop. Let me stop. All right, I love y'all. Bye. Bye. Sorry, almost forgot the music. Episode 7. Yeah, episode 7 is the Elegant Podcast. All right, we out, baby. We oh, actually, you know what? There's got to be like a word or something that I'm gonna say that like means like we taking off, to come back to Earth. Because I feel like I don't know, is it? I don't know. I feel like maybe every now I come back. Well, I mean, I'm studying Earth pretty much. So, anyways, but I'm gonna go back to studying humans. Y'all have a great day. I know I tried off like 8 times already, but yeah. Oh, also, while I'm on here, I know, I know, it's terrible. And you just hear me ramble, but I do want to let y'all know that like podcast episodes where I'm just like talking about like talking, uh, those are gonna come up soon. I just trying to figure out more of what I want to talk about so that y'all just ain't hearing a random dude ramble. Unless y'all want to hear me ramble, that I can ramble on for days. You know what I mean? So, I mean, maybe because sometimes I be having like brain farts, and I just be like, for like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So, all right, y'all, I'm out. I'm gonna go study humans. My bad. I'm gonna go study your people, your uh what's the scientific name for humans? It's I know it, bro. I know it. It's Man, why can't I think of it? I'm gonna look it up. Scientific name for Homo sapiens. That's what it is. Got you. I knew it was, dude. I don't know. All right. Well, I'm gonna go study some more Homo sapiens, and you guys keep doing what you're doing because that's what I'm studying. So, no, I'm just kidding. Or am I? I'm an alien. So that's what I do. I'm just trailing off. Just yapping. All right. I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Thank you again for being so patient. I appreciate y'all. And sorry, I was swallowing saliva there. Um, yeah, I don't know. I appreciate y'all a lot. Thank you. All right, bye.